Some things in this world are ancient, older than borders, cities, and the stories we tell about them. The Nile crocodiles of Lake Chamo have been here long before us, massive, armored, prehistoric, waiting. And somehow, just a few miles away, life goes on as it always has. Fishermen heading out at dawn, families gathering for fresh tilapia, smoke rising from grills in Arba Minch. Arba Minch isn't just about what could eat you, it's about what feeds you. Today, we're chasing both. This morning, we are excited because we're going to Chamo Lake, and we're going there to see bird species that are by the water, but also, most importantly, to see crocodiles. This area is known for crocodiles, and the type of crocodile that you find here is one of the most aggressive, but we're going to make sure to be safe. I'm very excited. I have seen crocodiles before because I've stayed in resorts in Ethiopia where they are, but it's the first time that I'm going to see them in the water and be on a boat. But the tour guide was telling us that they don't like to see boats and things like that on the water, so they don't generally come towards it. This area doesn't stop to amaze me. We just witnessed the Rift Valley, which at some point is going to cut Ethiopia in half. It's really, really beautiful and majestic to witness. I've always studied it and heard about it, and now we see it. It's lovely. We arrived at the place where we're going to take the boat to go see some crocodiles and birds. We're very excited, so come along with us. It's going to be a fun day. We started the journey. It's going slowly so we can admire everything. We've seen some eagles already. It's so beautiful. There are like some trees sticking out of the water. The water level has gone up, so the water is getting closer to the border, and the dry land that existed before now is in water. So you see these dead trees, and they're so beautiful sticking out of the water. So now we're going to continue the journey and show you what we're going to be discovering.
Welcome to Lake Chamo. Lake Chamo is the third largest lake in Ethiopia. 74 square kilometers around of the border, but the depth is 14 meters depth. More than of 10 different species fishes, they live here, especially to eat tilapia here. There is a Nile perch, catfish, barbus, also flagfish, also they live here. Now we go to in one highlands. From here to wait 1.5 hours, especially to see the Nile crocodile.
So we just spotted the African fish eagle. Look how majestic he is, perched on his little dead tree. He feeds on the fish that is in this lake, and he has very, very sharp claws. He's absolutely beautiful. The scenery is absolutely insane. You can see the mountains in the distance, you know, the dead trees in the water sticking out like little pieces of art. The water is so beautiful, and the sun is shimmering on the water. When we saw it from the top, we had no idea that it was going to be this gorgeous. It's absolutely peaceful.
351 different species birds, they live here, especially the endemic one of Necessar nightjar. Necessar nightjar, they live in the plain area. By the way, the landscape is three: forest land, bushland, and savanna grassland. And endemic birds, they live in after these lakes. When you to see these lakes, you know, African fish eagle, marabou stork, and Goliath heron, bee eaters.
We showed you the Bridge of God from the hotel, and now we're seeing the back of it. You can see it here. And this is the main area for the Necessar National Park, because this is where you find all the lions and zebras and things like that. We're lucky that we're on a boat.
Did you see this mountain? It's a highland. Before 14 years ago, the Ganjule people, they live here. But the park protect in the fishing working here, but change the places in other side. And then now no one is not living here, but they call it is Ganjule Mountain.
The Ganjule people, they come here to pay respects to their dead ones. There are graves on the island, but there's nobody living there. It kind of reminds me of Easter Island. It's very nice that the park is protected now, and people can still continue their work in another area, because they're usually fishermen that lived here.
The Nile crocodile is living too in the sand area. Nile crocodile is without tongue, 64 sharp teeth. And Nile crocodiles, after 12 years, the females to put the eggs in the sand. 35 up to 17 eggs put the sand. And 3 months in the sand, and after 3 months they came to small crocodiles. The bigger ones, they eat the small one. They live in the world 115 years.
Okay, we were told that we cannot speak loud, so we're gonna be quiet now. We're trying to find some crocodiles. I see one over there. Yes, it's a huge one. We're trying to maneuver the boat without talking a lot. We had to cut the motor so we can see them. Now we're getting close to take the crocodile without the engine on.
This was my first time seeing crocodiles in their natural habitats. It's just like something that I've never expected. They look like they're quiet and calm, and then all of a sudden they snap. When we were getting closer with the boat, and at a certain point the crocodile was scared, it moved so quickly that I can just only imagine what happens in the water. And guide was telling us that in order to bite, they cannot bite frontally, but they have to twist a little bit because it's not convenient for them, given based on the way that their mouth is shaped. So what they do is that they just turn a little bit, they bite, and then they keep moving the prey until basically, I guess, I don't know, disassemble or it's killed. Yeah, it's like really like a beautiful killing machine. It's impressive. Lake Chamo is the one that has crocodiles that are a little bit more calm because there is a lot of fish, so they can get to eat more, and therefore they're not, so angry and ready to attack. But in both cases, both lakes have these crocodiles that apparently are among the most aggressive.
Coming face to face with one of the most vicious predators in this area was really some experience, exhilarating to say the least. There was a moment where our stick got into the water to maneuver the boat, because we have to maneuver it quietly without the motor, the engine. We got scared a little bit. We thought that somebody was going to jump in the water to get it, but he didn't. So it's absolutely a beautiful experience. All around you, you see different mountains, the national park, the Nechsar National Park. To think that there are lions over there, it's very exciting, but you definitely have to come to this place. It's heaven. I mean, that's all I can say to describe it. I grew up in Ethiopia. I've never been here, and I didn't even know that we have this kind of beauty. I keep on traveling the world to find this, but here, very affordable, very cheap, very nice. People are nice. Nature is nice. So definitely come to Ethiopia. All right, you guys, we're back. We're slowly going to shore. I feel even relaxed, honestly, seeing this much nature, the water. Even though we went to see crocodiles, it's still very relaxing. So now we're gonna go have some lunch. So stay tuned. If you're not subscribed to our channel yet, please consider doing so. You're gonna see this kind of beautiful videos, but it also helps us a lot, obviously. So please consider doing that. All right, so after seeing the Nile crocodile and a nice boat tour this morning, we came to JF Garden. It's a very popular fish place in the town, so we're gonna have some of the nice fish dishes from this area. You know, the lake is full of amazing fish, at least 7 different kind of species, so we're gonna be sampling some fish. It's a very local place, which I love. And the call to prayer in the church, I'm sure you can hear it. It adds to the whole ambiance. Such a lovely place. All right, you guys, so for appetizer, we got some moringa, and this area is known for growing moringa, and people from here have been eating it years and years before the world caught up. And moringa helps with a lot of things, including high blood pressure. It helps with cholesterol. It's high in protein, potassium, and calcium. And it's really, really good for you. Here they have it in the powder form, oil form, food form, and they eat it as part of their diet, like a side of green. So we're gonna taste it for the first time for me. This bread is made out of corn, which I love, so it's gluten-free. I'm gonna take a little bit of the moringa, and they also have data, which is a hot sauce that they make here with very, very spicy pepper, and they put some garlic and other spices, so it's absolutely delicious. I really like the flatbread, but the moringa reminds me of spinach. The texture, the taste, I don't think it's that different than spinach. I really, really like it. And knowing that it has all the nutritional values, I wish that we have access to it.
It's similar to spinach, but there is a smokiness to it that makes it really, really nice.
ነጩ ናይል ፐርች ለብለብ ይባላል። ይሄ ቂጣ የሚመስለው ኮተሌት ነው፣ በናይል ፐርች ነው። ይሄ ረዘም ያለውም ዝልዝል ነው። ያ ደግሞ እንደ ዱለት አይነት ነው፣ ጋዝላይት ይባላል። ይሄኛው አሳ ጉላሽ ነው። ይሄ አሳ ሞሪንጋ ይባላል። ይሄ ደግሞ ቴላፒያ ሙሉ አሳ ተጠብሶ ታኮምቦ ይባላል በአጠቃላይ።
You guys, I'm salivating. The smell is intoxicating in the best way possible. I'm gonna try this. They call it gaslight. Even the name suggests that it's hot, I think. And it's spiced so nicely, but they were saying that's gonna creep up on you, the heat. But in general, it's very, very good. I don't even know how they made this. Like, I think onion, maybe tomato, maybe pepper, but it's absolutely delicious. Oh, and ginger. Yeah. It reminds me a lot of Asian food. Andrea was saying that earlier.
I was surprised to taste lemongrass in the food. Because it's not really common everywhere, but probably it's common in this area.
This is the asa goulash, which we love so much. Yesterday in our hotel, we had it twice. It's absolutely delicious. It's like a very thick kind of stew, but it's not really a stew because the actual fish is fried. A little bit, maybe it reminds me of Chinese food, because in Chinese food you get like these dishes where the protein is fried and then put in a sauce. It's like that, but very Ethiopian. I'm not saying this is like a Chinese copy. It's very Ethiopian, but very, very good.
Now it's time to try this beautiful fried fish. Wow, so crunchy the skin already. Mm-hmm. Wow, this is fried tilapia. The skin is really, really crunchy, and inside is, I think that the texture is just perfect. Mm-hmm. Really like a steak type of thing. Mm.
This is not the tilapia that you have in the US, because this is from the lake, so you don't get the aftertaste that you get from farm-raised fish.
This is the fish cutlet. Earlier I've seen the cooks that were like beaten as if, they were doing like a cutlet with veal or something like that. In fact, it's really, really thin. I have to say, it's incredibly thin actually. I don't know how they did it. Cheers. Man, this restaurant is legit.
We're really, really loving the food in this area, and this restaurant is the best. We've actually really loved everything. Every piece of fish that's on the dish is very unique, very different one from another. Of course, to finish off our lunch, we got some Ethiopian coffee, bunna. We call it bunna. The grain is called bunna, and also the coffee is called bunna. There's always incense burning with coffee. That's how we consume it. This is what we do at home. When you want coffee, this is how you prepare it. And we put the incense and everything. It's not ceremonial. And then also there's this leaf that you see here, little herb. It's called the tenadam. And oh my god, it smells and tastes like licorice, right? Like a little licorice or even some bucca, the Italian drink. So we're gonna put this in our coffee and it's supposed to make it aromatic, and which it does too. And then we just drink it. Really good. Generally, if you are with someone's house, you have to compliment the coffee. በጣም ቆንጆ ቡና ነው, you say.
በጣም ቆንጆ
ቡና ነው.
በጣም ቆንጆ ቡና ነው.
No. Good job. Okay. Oh. Yes. You guys, this restaurant has blown us away. It was really, really good food. The ambiance is nice. It's so local. We're the only ones who are like out of here, out of town, or in Andreas' case, he's the only French, the only white person. I tell Andrea, now you know what I feel like when I come to Italy and I'm the only black person in most places. But people are very nice and welcoming. Even there's this endearing kind of call, that like not call, but name that they give to foreigners. We call them French. I guess it came from French. So instead of French, they say French, and they call every white person French. We came to Haile Resort, which is very close to Paradise Lodge resort where we're staying. And this restaurant in the back of Haile Resort is absolutely beautiful. It's a huge terrace in the back, and it's almost the same view that we have in our lodge. You can see the God's Bridge, you can see the two lakes, and it feels a little bit closer to the forest because you feel like you're suspended on top of the forest, which is so lovely. It's such a dreamy location. We want to try the food here as well, and we're going to let you know. But if you want another option for a resort here in Arba Minch, Haile Resort is another one to try. And also we saw that Kuriftu Resort is being built here in Arba Minch, so if you come in a year, or you might find that one as well. We love Kuriftu Resorts because they're like their service, their design, their everything, amenities and stuff, they're superior. So hopefully if we come back in this area, definitely we're gonna try Kuriftu. This is tabs firfir. It's like tips that's been made into a firfir, which is this dish that we have that we cut the injeras into pieces and then we put them in the sauce. And this one that I'm taking out is very special because it's called bozana shiro, which means shiro is a chickpea stew, but this one is bozana because it has meat. But shiro can be also a fasting food because it's vegan. For good measure, we got also masala potatoes, which are like spiced potatoes, and in this area everything is so spicy, but we love it.
Finally, I get to try the spritz. This is not like the Italian spritz, which is an alcoholic beverage, one of our favorite, but this I suspect is gonna be my other favorite spritz. So as you can see, it comes with many layers. One is avocado, one is mango, another is papaya, and the other is gishta. We are still debating what is the translation to English, so we're not sure, and we're gonna just call it gishta. Let's try it. Oh wow, my goodness, it's so good. It's so creamy. It's really, really thick. This is like the creamiest, fruitiest, God-sent, refreshing drink I've ever had.
What's very interesting about spritz is that even though the different layers are delineated like this, when you take a sip, you taste the different fruits together. All right, now we cannot wait to taste everything. I'm gonna, oh my god. Potatoes taste really good in general in this part, no? And this one has been spiced with different spices. I think I suspect masala because it's called masala.
Yeah.
So a little Indian influence here, but it tastes really good. All right, everyone, this is going to be the end of our episode from Arba Minch. We're really, really sad that we have to leave. But, you know, standing here with the forest behind me, the two lakes by my side, it's just so hard to say goodbye. And hopefully it's not the last time we come out here. We hope you enjoyed our episodes on this area. We hope you enjoyed the culture, seeing the food and everything else. If you liked our episode, can you please consider subscribing? It will help us a lot and we would greatly appreciate it. Also, you can be part of our family and see all of the different things that we do. So with that, we bid you goodbye from Arba Minch.